So hello, welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'm going to show you 5 deadly sales mistake which you should avoid for more conversions. So basically avoid these 5 sales mistake if you want more conversions. So you can find this whole document which I'm going to use today in the description box and totally for free, no strings attached. So let me first of all tell you something you all may think as a salesperson. Most salespeople think they are doing everything right, pitching the product, showing off the features, following up now and then, but still no consistent conversions. Why? Because they are unknowingly killing the sales before it even start. Whether you are DMing or on a sales call or just closing through email, these mistakes could be the exact reason you are hearing I'll think about it too often. Because if you're hearing I'll think about it, then people are not seeing the real value of a product and they are like, okay, I will think about it if I got a bit of time. So basically, in this video, I'll break down 5 most common and most costly sales mistake, and more importantly, how you can exactly fix them. Stick around till the end because because the final mistake is the one that every experienced closer overlook, and it's a game changer being real, because every experienced closer overlook this, and I literally have seen some really great results with that only strategy. So let's get onto the video without wasting much of our time. So first thing is not creating urgency properly. I'm not saying creating urgency, I'm saying properly, because most of the people think, oh, urgency is like saying I am only taking 3 new clients this week. No, that's not actually creating urgency, and I'm going to show you exactly how you have to create urgency. And yeah, again, you can find this in the description, no strings attached. Your prospect is interested, but they'll say, let me think about it. So probably they are on the fence, and you have to get them to buy, because you have to win today, not someday. And that should be written somewhere here. Yeah, there's okay. So, and just like that, you lose them to distract. And just like that, you lose them to distraction or a competitor. When there's no clear reason to buy now, people postpone, and postpone decision almost always become dead deals. And that's really something I have experienced. They tell themselves they'll come back, but they won't. That's really a truth which you will experience, or which you are experiencing right now. And you'll handle them the perfect excuse to walk away. You will handle them the perfect excuse to walk away, even if they love the offer. You have to still create urgency. Let me tell you one story. Once I spoke to a founder who had a $2,000 offer. His prospect would say it made sense and then goes the next day. He added one simple urgency trigger, which is only 3 slots open this month. So basically, it created a bit of urgency, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you how you have to actually create this properly. And in 7 days, he closed 4 back-to-back sales in 4 days continuously. That would be like one sale in a day. So that was something which he got by just adding a simple line. Sales is all about talking and all about framing the words properly. And if you can do that, you can like definitely skyrocket your business. See, urgency isn't pressure, it's actually a clarity you give to your customer. If they know, if they have the clarity, they are going to buy right now, and you have to make them buy right now, because you have to make them feel like they are losing something if they are not doing that thing right now. You have to make your product like a must have, instead of having like, you it should be a must have thing, not like something a nice to have, right? So use deadline, limited spots, or fast action bonuses, which they may get if they take the deal right now, or whatever you want from them, right? Give them a reason to say yes today, not someday, because business is winning today, not someday. You have to actually make money today, not someday. Power words you can use. Yeah, so you can just go through this document with the help of link I have dropped in the description. You can use this power words. All right. So second mistake, talking too much about features, and this is something I have seen a lot of people doing. You are excited about your product and you'll start listing features like It includes 12 modules. We'll give you weekly report. You will get a lifetime access. And being real, quite frankly, your prospect don't care. They're not buying features, they're buying the outcome. So you have to shift your mindset that you have to sell the outcome if you want them to care, right? So listing feature is like handing someone a toolbox when they just want their house built. So definitely you cannot give someone a toolbox who want their how to build, right? So let me tell you a story. I also have a story for this. So a friend who struggled to sell his email services, he kept saying you will get 4 email per week, A/B testing, writing the proven frameworks and all that thing. In real, prospect didn't really care. As I said earlier, no one bought from him. Okay, so he changed his pitch to will turn cold leads into paying client without spending a dime on ads. And he convert like crazy. His conversions doubled overnight. And this is something, if you want, I can show you next video definitely. So turn every feature into a clear benefit. Ask yourself, so what after every feature? If you know what this feature is going to do, you are going to sell that outcome. If you know what outcome is, right? So what does this do for your client? That's what you have to sell. Power words, again, you can use these if you want, right? Results, profit, simplicity, save time, and all these. Third mistake, ignoring follow-ups. I have seen people doing like 5 6 follow-up or max 10 follow-ups a day, and I have also seen people doing 90 follow-ups a day. What do you think? Who will be closing more deals, the 91 or the 10 one? Obviously the 91. So you have to follow up like crazy. You have to become a virus for them at least. You will either get a no or a yes, or they will be like, oh, you are so annoying. So whatever that is, but you have to make the sale because you have to win today. You will send the offer, silence. You follow once or maybe twice or maybe of 3 times or 4 times, then you move on. You think that that lead is not interested or whatever. Your prospect was 90% in, but you gave up before the close. You always have to get the clarity of yes or no. If there is a yes, then that's a win for you, and there is a no, that's another win for you, because now you're not going to waste your time on cold or junk leads, right? So the truth is, most people need multiple touch point to trust you specifically with high ticket offers. If you are a freelance agency owner or a e-commerce brand, whatever, and you are selling high ticket offer and you are not following up at least 5 to 6 times with a interested one who has shown a bit of interest, so you are literally losing so much and you are leaving so much on the table that I cannot even tell you about it. By following up, you are leaving money on the, by not following up, actually, sorry, by not following up, you are leaving money on the table. That's pretty much what I'm trying to tell. Okay. One of my client thought following up was annoying, as I said, right? We created a 5-day follow-up sequence using soft nuggets, social proof, and micro wins. He closed 3 sales from the leads that had gone cold for weeks, literally for weeks, and we closed like literally 3 sales from those cold leads who he was thinking are junk or are not interested. So that's the power of follow-up. And if you want to build a business that lasts, you have to actually get into this follow-up thing. Follow up like a pro, mix logic and emotions, provide new angles and wins, use client stories, and ask questions, not just like hey checking in, hey circling back, hey following up. No, provide value, then they are going to reply. I used to do one thing, when I was, when someone tried to ghost me, I literally just simply say them, hey, would you mind if I ask you a question? And they're like, yeah, go for it. And from there I take up the conversation, and I have closed a lot of deal with this strategy. Powers you can use again. Just one more thing, quick reminder, still interested, this could be some CTAs you can think of, right? So using generic pitch, you send the same copy paste to every lead, thinking if I message more people, I get more replies, which is not the case. It's a volume game, I understand that, but it's a quality game too, because you may have get tens of clients from those 100 outreach which you have did, uh, in a personalized way, either than a one where you just send the messages with a journal copy paste pitch or with a bot or with macro recorder, whatever. Today's buyers are literally smart. They know who is copying paste and all those things. They can literally smell a copy paste script from 3 scrolls away. Generic equal forgotten, and personalized is the trusted one. So you have to be personalized with them. See, personalized is like adding name. It could be personalization, but more could be like after a discovery call or whatever. But the more you can do is just research about the business and then get them, get them to book the call or whatever. So I have a story for you here. Once A/B tested two cold emails. Email 1, generic offer 200 cent, got one reply, and this is a real story. Email B, custom first line and niche specific problem for them, and got 26 replies. Like this crazy results from 50 emails, and I have scraped those emails from the same website both the times for both type of campaigns, right? So it's not about volume, it's about relevancy. If you are doing a lot of volume, it's great, totally great. But if you're doing it with personalized things, then you are going to skyrocket your business. So do your homework, mention their work goal or niche specific problem or pain, and make it feel like the message was written just for them. And that's exactly what I did when I was testing the second email, the B one, on which I got 26 replies. So you have to actually make them feel like this email is totally written for them. Power words, again, you can definitely go in description and can use these power words. All right, last and the most important mistake, not asking for the sale. You have explained everything, you have educated, you have answered the questions, then you end with, so let me know if you are interested. That's not how the thing, that's not how the thing goes. So that's not closing, that's basically hiding. You're prospecting, waiting for direction, and you are leaving them in limbo. Being real, no clear ask equals to no decision. If you're not asking clearly, there's no decision. If you're if you are not giving a prospect a direction, then they are not going to go anywhere, and they're just going to leave if they're going to be confused. A freelancer I coached keep getting ghosted after great calls. And when I mean great call, like people were really ready to start the work, but we added one line at the end: would you like to get started this week or next? And like literally she went from one sale a month to four. And I'm talking about a high ticket offer right now, I'm not talking about any low ticket offer. So one sale was there in a month, and when I coached her, like we got four sales in a month. So there should be no pressure, just clarity. If you are giving them the clarity, then you are actually taking the control of the game. Ask with confidence and assume the sale and guide the next step. Assume that they are already closed and they just want to move forward. Just ask them like, what will work for you next week, this week? When would you like to do the payment? Right now, on the call, or in this week, or on Monday, on whatever. Or give them options like, would you like to do the payment on a live call, or would you handle it by your side? Whatever you want, but just assume that the thing is already closed, the thing is already done, and then go on with the thing. All right, so use clear simple CTA that remove confusion and friction. And now if you have fixed all these things, you own the game. You are going to get at least if you're at literally zero, you can get 5 to 6 clients this month with just using these things. And if you want me to create an outreach strategy for you, I can definitely do that. Just drop your comment and I will make a video on that. So power words you can use. Again, let's get started, ready to move forward. This was all you need. This Notion document is in the description again, right? Let me know if you have any doubts, and feel free to reach out to me on any of my social handles and I will be there to help you out. That was pretty much it for this video, and see you soon again in the next one.